Hi students, have a great day. Hope your first term exams might have been over. So I'm starting with the your second term portion, and first I'm going with surface area and volumes. Okay, so these are the formulas for surface area and volumes. So one by one, let me explain you so that you can understand a little bit and you can no need to by heart totally. Okay, so first one is cuboid. So if I am seeing a cuboid, it is like your geometry box. Example I'm saying, it's like a geometry box. You just take that with you. So how the shape will be, it will be like this, rectangular box type. Okay, so this is cuboid. Suppose, how many sides it has? It has 6 sides. Okay, 6 sides. So this side 1, 2, and the back side, you have to imagine little bit, on this back side is 3 and this one is 4. So 1 2 3 4 is curved surface area, and it has a bottom one and one top also. Okay, so if you close your geometry box, it will be in the shape of a cuboid, and you just see the sides, number of sides, 4 sides and one top and one bottom. Suppose if I am giving the length as L and breadth as B and this as the height. So check the bottom is one rectangle, right? So what is the area? Area is L into B. Check this one side, this side, what is the area? This will be B into H. Okay, so how many L into H will be there? One top and one bottom will be of the area L into H. These two sides will be B into H. Okay, the two sides, this side and this side, that is 2 and 4. So 1 3 will be the other two sides, that will be of the area 1 3. Okay, so that will be the area L into B. So this two together will become the 2 times of LB plus BH will be the curved surface area of a cuboid. Okay, curved surface area means all the surface excluding the top and bottom. Okay, so when you are getting into the top and bottom, again that is a rectangle and it is LB. So the area of this is LB and the bottom is also LB. So LB plus LB, 2 LB. So total surface area will become 2 LB plus BH plus LB. Okay, so that is 2 top, bottom and the sides. Sides are together, sides are called as LB plus BH into, sorry, this one will become LH. Okay, so this will become LH. So because that side will be of L into H, right? This side is L and this one is H, breadth is H, so this is LH, and the side opposite to that is also LH, 1 3, and this is B and this is H, so 2 is BH and 4 is also BH. So all these 4 are what? This is curved surface area. When you need a total surface area, we have to count the top and bottom as well. So top is LB and bottom is also LB. So 2 into LB plus BH plus LH will become the total surface area, and curved surface area means leaving the top and bottom. What is the area? That is curved surface area. So you can see in this formula, so this one, lateral surface area, curved surface is also called as lateral surface area, 2 into LH plus BH. So if you are including the top face and bottom face, again 2 LB will be added, then the total surface will become 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. Okay, so this is clear. This is the total surface area. Volume of this is volume. What is the difference between curved surface area and volume? Volume means how much you can keep inside that container, that is volume. You can fill some water or things, whatever it be, inside the container, how much we can fill, total volume, that is maximum how much you can fill or keep, that is the volume. that is inside value. So the surface area means the area of the outer surface. Curved surface area means leaving the top and bottom. Total surface area means taking the top and bottom also, area also. Okay, is this clear? So likewise, next one is cube. Cube you can say by yourself. So how will be a cube? It will be, instead of a geometric box, you have seen a Rubik cube, right? So it is nothing but, so only it's the name itself is cube. Okay, so it will be a square type. And the concept is same. It also has how many sides? It also has 6 sides. Okay, so 6 sides. If suppose one side is taken as A, so in cube all the sides will be same, right? So what is this one side area? It's a square. This is A and this is A, so this will become A square. How many curved surface area, how many sides are there? 4 sides. So 4 times A square will become curved surface area. If you are taking total surface area, we have to take the top and bottom also. Then that is 4A square plus top 1A square and then bottom 1A square. So this will become 6A square. Okay. So what about the next one? Volume. So volume means how much it can contain. Okay. So how much it can contain means the inside value. So what is inside value means? Length into breadth into height. So length is A, breadth is A and height is A. So the volume will be A cube. Is this clear? So now you can see this one. The lateral surface area means all the 4 sides. So it is 4A square. And then top and bottom, A square, 1 square at the top, 1 square at the bottom. So 2A square. So total surface area is curved surface area plus top plus bottom. So 6A square. Then the volume is A cube. So is this clear? So next one is curved surface area of cylinder. Okay, so next one is cylinder. Suppose you are getting like this cylinder, you can have a one is, it can be hollow, that is no top no bottom, it is not closed. It is like a, you can leave your hands in between, like you can, it's a hollow one. Okay, so example what we can take, any hollow cylinder, there is, it's not closed at both the ends. Okay, so this one is only one end, it is closed, so closed at the bottom. It is like a container, it is like a water bottle, cylindrical water bottle or something like that. So another one is closed at both the ends, so it is like a cookie box. Cookie box will be closed at the top also, no? So closed both ends. This is closed at bottom, this is closed both ends. Example, you can take cookies, cookie can, cookie tin, or your coke bottle, like that. Okay, so this is some container, it's like a cylindrical water bottle. So you can't say water bottle also, because at the top will be not be open. Any container, like if you are getting milk from a milk vendor, in this the container will be closed at the bottom and will be open at the top. Okay, so this is hollow, completely hollow. Like this one you can give some example for this. Like you can hold in your, it's like a 5-6 bangles. If you are attaching, then it is a cylinder. If you are attaching, so completely sticking, that it is a cylinder, and you can leave your hand in between that, right? Like that, a hollow cylinder. Okay, so now closed both ends, this one. Okay, so now what is the curved surface or area of this CSA? CSA is, there is no top, without the top and bottom, whatever it is, that is CSA. Okay, so CSA is 2 pi r h. 2 pi r h. The CSA will be same in all this. Okay, so 2 pi r h, because all are going to be the cylinder. And then what is the total surface area? Total surface area, here it is hollow, so this will also be same. Here it is closed at one end. One end closed means it is a circle. So what is the area of the circle? Pi r square. So the TSA will become 2 pi r h plus pi r square. This is closed at both the ends. So 1 pi r square here and another 1 pi r square here. Both are circle, right? So this will become 2 pi r h plus pi r square for the top and pi r square for the bottom. So this will become 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. So this is the difference between the TSA when it is hollow, when it is closed at one end, when it is closed at both ends. This you can derive by yourself. So if it is closed, that means that area will be included in TSA. So what is the shape of that? It is a circle, so it is pi r square. If it is one end, we have to add 1 pi r square. If it is two end, we have to add 2 pi r square. Okay, so now this is done. So this can be in the short form. We can take 2 pi r common outside, and you can write h plus r. Here also you can take 2 pi r, only pi r you can take common outside, and 2h plus r. So like this also you can write. So what about the volume? Volume is pi r square h. So if it is volume is the total inside value, that is the container, no? So how much it can contain, that is at the volume. So volume is area of base into height. Okay, area of base into height. So what is the area of the base? Pi r square, because it is a circle. What is the height? Suppose we take height as h of this cylinder, then pi r square into h, that is the volume. Volume is going to remain the same. So next one is this clear? So next one is what shape we can see. See here, it is given in 3: closed at top, open at top, hollow cylinder, pipes. Okay, so in the hollow cylinder, it can be simply one layer or it can be double layer also. See here, if the cylinder is of the shape like this, what to say, that is, there is inside one cylinder will be there, and outside, that is, it will be like this. Some area will be there inside this area. Okay, so like in a sellotape, if you see, it will be like this, na, sellotape. So it there in between there is some thickness over here. Okay, sellotape with a height, you just imagine that is this hollow cylinder. So that means this area, how you can find? You have to find the outer cylinder minus inner cylinder, because there is a hollow in between, na? So this area you have to find. So you have to find out the outer cylinder minus inner cylinder. That's what here it is given. Okay, the hollow cylinder, the surface area is going to remain same, 2 pi r h for the external cylinder and 2 pi r h for the internal cylinder. So top area will become pi into r square, outer circle minus inner circle. Bottom will also be same, pi r square, outer r minus inner r. Okay, so when we add this curved surface area plus top and bottom area, then it will give the total area. Okay, so then what about the volume? External volume minus internal volume. Can you understand this one? See here, we have to find this area, only this sellotape you remember, then you can understand clearly. There will be a hollow in between, there will be a thickness. So this is the area required. This is the area required, right? So this is the area required, means this area is hollow. Okay, so you don't have to consider this. So that means outer cylinder minus inner cylinder. So this area will be eliminated. So you will get this area. Okay, so next one is cone. So cone, you have seen during birthdays you keep on the head of everybody, or it is an ice cream cone. Okay, so like this the cone shape, you know. So if you are taking, please make it from the center. My diagram is not proper. Or, and this will be h, this will be the L. L is nothing but slant height. Okay, you know Pythagoras theorem? If there is a right angle triangle, so then L H R, so L square is equal to R square plus H square. Like this you can calculate any of the value depending upon the values given. Okay, so slant height. Now curved surface area of a cone is pi r L, and volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, so if the cone is closed at the bottom, if the bottom is closed, then this total surface area will become pi r L plus the bottom. What is the shape of the bottom? Circle. So what is the area of the circle? Pi r square. So the total surface area will become pi RL plus pi R square if it is closed at the bottom. If it is not closed, the total surface or area will also be the same. Okay, getting? See here for cone, the curved surface area is pi RL. If the bottom face is there, if the bottom face is not hollow, it is closed, then it is of the form circle. So the bottom area will be pi R square. So the total surface area is pi R square plus pi RL, and the volume is 1 by 3 pi R square h. So as I said, since it is a right angle triangle, L square is equal to h square plus R square, or L is equal to square root of h square plus R square. Okay, next one we can see about the sphere. Sphere, you can imagine a ball. The ball is a sphere. So sphere, what is the curved surface area of a sphere? It is 4 pi R square. Okay, so 4 pi R square, and the volume is 4 by 3 pi R cube. Okay, so if you cut the sphere, then it is a hemisphere. Just imagine you are cutting the sponge ball. So it is one half is called a hemisphere. So what is the curved surface area of a surface area of hemisphere? It will be half of that sphere. So it is 2 pi R square. Here it is 4 pi R square. Here it is 2 pi R square. So likewise volume will also become half. So it is half of this, means half of 4 by 3. Here volume is 4 by 3 pi R cube. Okay, so here half of 4 by 3 pi R cube, that means 2 by 3 pi R cube is the volume of a hemisphere. Okay, so all done, right? Frustum we will see later. It is in the next exercise. So sphere is done and hemisphere is done. So in the hemisphere, if the hemisphere is bottom will also be there, no? If you are cutting a ball, then there will be a bottom. That bottom will be a nothing but a circle. It has some area pi R square. So the total will become 3 pi R square. Okay. Okay, remaining two we will see later. So spherical shell is there. Spherical shell means, see, spherical shell is nothing but, if there is a ball, you are taking some part from inside the ball. Inside it is a circular part we have removed. It won't be visible from the outside of the ball, but inside the ball it is removed. So this is called spherical shell. If you want to find the remaining area, then you have to find the volume of the sphere, outer sphere, minus volume of the inner sphere. Okay, so that is the other formula here. Outer minus inner. Okay, if you want to find only the outer, then this one pi R square using that radius, and inner means using that radius. Okay, so when this is the total surface area, means total area, this plus this, outer plus this, and you are finding the volume outer minus inner. Okay, so the next one is exercise 13.1. So it is clearly given, unless stated otherwise, take pi is equal to 22 by 7. If it is stated, then you have to use 3.14. Okay, so now two cubes, each of volume 64 meter cube. One cube. Here in this you just draw the diagram, then you can understand this very clearly. Very easy exercise. So no tension in this. You can score fully provided your calculation is proper. So only calculation may be little bit hard for some, and that is also they give easy values only. Okay, so what is given? Two cubes, one cube and second cube. Two cubes of volume. The volume of the cube is given. Suppose A is one side. What is the volume of the cube? Volume is equal to A cube. So volume is given 64. 64 is equal to A cube. So what is A? 4. So A is 4. So now what is the question? Find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. So if adding two cubes, what it becomes? It becomes a cuboid, rectangular shape. It becomes rectangular shape, no? So surface area of a cuboid. So what is the surface area of a cuboid? You can do this in two different ways. You can directly put the surface area of a cuboid, or you can put it in different way also. Okay, so I'll give you both the type. 2 into cuboid is 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. So what is L here? A plus A. A plus A means this will become L will become 8. What is B here? B is this side. This side is only 1A. H is also 4. You just substitute this value, you can get this. Okay, so 8 into 4 plus 4 into 4 plus 4 into 8. Okay, so 2 into 32 plus 16 plus 32. 64 plus 16, right? 80. 2 into 80. So it is 160. Please see the unit and give here. Okay, surface area, it is centimeter square. Surface area, volume will be in cube because it has got 3 quantity: length, breadth, height. So each centimeter, if you multiply, it will be in cube. Area, it will be in centimeter square. Okay, so next question is, first question, is this clear? Yeah, so let's go to the next question. A vessel is in the form of a hollow hemisphere. Vessel is in the form of a hollow hemisphere mounted by a hollow cylinder. Okay, so vessel is there, hollow hemisphere mounted by means on the top of that there is a mounted by a hollow cylinder. The diameter of the hemisphere is given 14 centimeter. So and then total height of the vessel is, total height, it is 13 centimeter. Okay, 13 centimeter. See, please note this, total height of the vessel is 13 centimeter, and also note this, don't consider this as a radius. Most of the time students do the mistake, the diameter will be given, they will take it as radius. Okay, don't do that mistake, and read the question properly and draw the diagram properly, then only the answer will be proper. Okay, the total height of the vessel is 13. So of this will be 7 centimeter, because this is the radius, 7 centimeter, and so the hemisphere, no, so this will also be 7 centimeter. So what will be the height of the cylinder then? Height of the cylinder will be 13 centimeter minus 7 centimeter. 6 centimeter will be the height of the cylinder. And what about the radius? Radius is going to be the same here also. Okay, so now find the inner surface area of the vessel. Inner surface area matlab, so whatever it is surface area only. Okay, so surface area is equal to surface area of hemisphere plus surface area of cylinder. Okay, so what is the surface area of hemisphere? Surface area of hemisphere plus surface area of cylinder. Okay, so 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r square. Okay, so 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h. Okay, so you can take r is same, so you can take common outside, 2 pi r into r plus h. Okay, so you can substitute the value of r, 2 into 22 by 7 into what is r, 7 into r plus h, 7 plus 6. Okay, so you don't multiply here. Whenever it is possible, you just cancel that, don't multiply. Okay, last only you multiply. So into 13. Okay, so 44 into 13, which is equal to 572 centimeter square. Okay, please check, multiply by yourself and check. The question is clear? Yes. Next one, a toy is in the form of a cone of radius 3.5 centimeter mounted on a hemisphere. Okay, so that means a toy is in the form, you might have seen that dancing toys. Okay, so if you keep on the floor, it won't stand, it will be keep on rolling, like that type of toys. Okay, so a toy is in the form of hemisphere cone of radius 3.5 centimeter. Here radius is given, mounted on a hemisphere of the same radius. Okay, cone and radius and hemisphere radius are same. The total height of the toy is 15.5. That means what will be the cone height? 15.5 minus this one. Okay, this minus this will become the cone, that is 3.5. So 12. The height of the cone is 12. Okay, so now what you have to find? Very easy exercise, just little bit of good concentration is required. Radius should not be taken as diameter should not be taken as radius, and the diagram should be made proper. That's it. And calculation at the end, and unit should be written at the end. That's all. So it's very full scoring exercise. Okay, so the TSA of the toy is surface area, CSA of hemisphere plus CSA of cone. Okay, so CSA of hemisphere is what? 2 pi r square plus CSA of cone is pi r l. So since the radius is same, we can take it common outside. So 2r plus l. Okay, so pi is 22 by 7. Unless otherwise stated, we can't take it as 3.14. So it is 22 by 7, and what is r is 3.5. So 2 into again r is 3.5 plus l. Here you have to find out l, slant height. Don't use this height h. You have to find out. So l square is equal to h square plus r square. So l is equal to square root of h square is 12 square plus r square is 3.5 whole square. So this comes to this value. You calculate and see, it comes to around 12 point. It is like, see here, it is 144 plus 12.25. How much you will get? 156.25. So here on 156.25 we are getting L is equal to around some 19.5. So it's getting some around some 19.5. Check this value. 19.5 into 19.5. Are we getting? Just a minute. Let you also can check. Yeah, it's 12.5. Okay, so 12.5. So L we are getting as 12.5. So you can use here L as 12.5. Okay, so then you can cancel this here 0.5. So here it is 10, 1, 11. So you'll get half of 22. No, 0.5 is, so 11 into 2 into 3.5, 7 plus 12.5. Okay, so 11 into 7 plus 12, 19.5 here. So if you multiply, you are getting 214.5. So this is the surface area, centimeter square. You have to write the unit, or else your half mark will be cancelled there. Okay, so you have to write the unit. Is this clear? The toy shape is drawn, and then we have calculated the height of the cone, because the total height is given, so we have to minus this height, and then after that we are using both the formulas. And here don't use h as l by mistake, and this is also the mistake done by many of the students. So you have to calculate l square and calculate l, and then substitute here and find the value. Okay, so next one is a cubical block of side 7 centimeter. Side 7 centimeter cubical block by a hemisphere. What is the greatest diameter of the hemisphere? Cubical is surmounted by a, matlab there is a cubical block. Cubical means I have to make it as a square. Please ignore this. It should be a square. Consider this as a square. Okay. So it is surmounted by hemisphere means one hemisphere is above this, that is above the top, one hemisphere is there, and the diameter of the hemisphere is 7 centimeter, and the side of the cube is also 7 centimeter. Okay, so that means, see here, find the surface area of the solid. Surface area means surface area of cube plus surface area of hemisphere. Please draw the diagram neatly, mine is not that good. Okay, surface area of cube is what? Cube surface area is, if you consider top and bottom, it is 6a square. Okay, so if I take 6a square, whole top also, in the top, see here, the top will be like this. Let me draw like this. See here, if a hemisphere is on this, so that means this many area is left out, right? How you will find this area? If I am taking 5a square, all other 5 sides I am taking 5a square, and the top side, the whole area is not there, this area should be removed. So that means the top area will be a square minus, this area is what? Circle. So a square minus pi r square. Okay, the top area is. Then what about the hemisphere surface area? 2 pi r square. Okay, so now this will become 6a square plus pi r square. Can you understand this one? See, the cube has 5 sides, right? I have to draw a dotted line here. So it has got, remember a cube, it has got 5 sides, 6 sides actually, but here we are removing, first we are not taking the top side, so remaining sides 5a square. So why we are not taking top side? Top side, whole cube area is not there, it is in between, it is circle there, one hemisphere is there on the top of this, right? One hemisphere is there, so this circle area should be removed. So the total area a square minus pi r square will give the remaining arrow pointed one, that area only, plus 2 pi r square is the hemisphere area, so 2 pi r square minus pi r square. So if you calculate all these things, substitute this, a square is 49, a into a 7 plus 22 by 7 into r square is again 3.5, right? Full side is full length is 7, so that means r will become 3.5 whole square. So if you calculate all these things, please do the calculation by yourself, it will become lengthy, or else you will get, only understand the concept is should be clear. So this is the shape of the diagram, and in this shape the top area, full area is not available with us because the circle is cut from that. Remember, this circle is cut because that hemisphere is there on the top, so only the 4 pointed arrow one we have to find out. For finding out the total area of the square minus circle area, so you will get this answer. Okay, so next one is, a hemispherical depression is cut out from one face of a wooden cubical block. So again a cube is there, but this time we are not keeping the hemisphere on the top, the hemisphere is cut like from the top. Okay, so from the top we are cutting, scooping, like an ice cream you are scooping, no, like that. So it is cut inside. Okay, so how you can find this one? Diameter is given as L, so diameter is given as L, one face of cube, such the diameter of the hemisphere is equal to the edge. Here also the cube length, cube side is also L, and the diameter is also L. So determine the surface area means given, so again five sides are there, right? Surface area of the remaining solid. Okay, what is the hemisphere surface area of the hemisphere? Hemisphere is 2 pi r square. R is nothing but L by 2 whole square. Surface area of the cube of 5 sides is 5L square, plus the top side is L square minus pi L by 2 whole square plus 2 pi L by 2 whole square. Okay, that means here also 6L square minus pi into L by 2 whole square. So 6L square minus pi L square by 4, which is equal to L square will take common outside, which is equal to 24 minus pi by 4. This will become plus. Okay, so this is plus. So this is L square by 4 into 24 plus pi. Okay, so what is so what is the question is, you have a cube and a hemisphere is cut from the top. Okay, again this top will be like this, one circle will be here, and we have to find this 4 area. So from the top area, L square minus that is a circle, pi r square. Here r is L by 2. Okay, so this is what here I have written. This is L minus this one. Okay, this is L minus this one. So this 2 minus 1 will become plus. Okay, so the remaining all surface area is 5L square. So if you add all these things, you will get. Okay, so finally you have to write centimeter square. So next question is, a medicine capsule is in the form of a cylinder. So you have seen a capsule, you take tablets. Okay, so you just imagine that and draw this diagram, and then entire capsule length is 14 millimeter, and the capsule is diameter of the capsule is 5 millimeter. So what about the radius? 2.5 millimeter. What about the cylinder length? This side 2.5 and this side 2.5 you have to minus. That means 14 minus 5. Okay, 9 millimeter will be the length of the cylinder or height of the cylinder, and radius will be this one. So we have to find the surface area. So it is surface area of cylinder plus surface area of two hemispheres. Okay, so cylinder is 2 pi r h plus 2 hemisphere, no, so we will take 2 into 2 pi r square. Okay, so it is 2 pi r h plus 4 pi r square. You can take 2 pi outside, and then 2r square plus rh plus 2r square. Okay, so you substitute all the values. 2 pi into what is r here is 2.5. What is h of the cylinder? 9 plus 2 into 2.5 whole square. Substitute all the value and find it as 220, and please note that unit, it is millimeter here, so you have to write millimeter square. Next question, a tent is in the shape of a cylinder. Okay, you have seen tent. Okay, so it will be like this, shape of a cylinder surmounted by a cone. Okay, so the height of, if the height and diameter of the cylindrical part height and diameter, height is less 2.1 meter and diameter is, okay, so 4, diameter is given 4, and so the radius of this is 2. Okay, if the radius is 2, this is also 2 because it is on the top of this. Okay, so what you have to find, you have to find the cloth, how much cloth is required for this making the tent. Okay, so what you have to find, you have to find the CSA of cone. Cloth means outer surface area, no, CSA of cone plus CSA of cylinder. So it is 4 cone pi r l plus CSA of cylinder, it is 2 pi r h. Okay, substitute all the values, pi r into l plus h. So what is the height of the cone given? Slant height itself is given directly, 2.8 meters, so no need to find L, you just directly substitute pi into 2 into 2.8 plus 2.8. 1, right? So after substituting, you will get the value will become 44 meter square. Please calculate by yourself. 44 meter square. Okay, what is this 44 meter square? This much of cloth is required for the covering the tent. So again, what is given? Find the cost of the tent at the rate of 500 per meter square. So 1 meter square cost is rupees 500. So how much you want? 44 meter square. So 500 into 44. Okay, so that much rupees will cost. It will be 22,000 rupees you require to make this tent. Getting or not? So draw the shape. Give, just make the values which is given. Okay, so then what you have to find out? The cloth required. It is nothing but the surface area. Use the formula, substitute the value, find the value, and don't forget to put that unit. So after that, what is the question asked? 1 meter square cost 500, but how much meter square we require? 44. So we have to multiply that by 500 to find the total cost required to make the tent. Okay, so next question is, from a solid cylinder whose height is 2.4 centimeter. Okay, 2.4 centimeter, and diameter is 1.4, so that means the radius becomes 0.7 centimeter. Please check whether all the units are same. Sometimes it may be given 1 in millimeter, 1 in centimeter, then you have to convert and do the value. Okay, so just be clear with those things. With remaining all, it is scoring only. Okay, so conical cavity of the same height and same diameter is hollowed out. From this they are cutting a conical shape. Okay, a cylinder is there. From this they are cutting a cone. Find the total surface area of the remaining solid to nearest centimeter square. Solid cylinder means it is has a bottom also. Okay, so the surface area, curved surface area of cylinder plus its bottom area, total surface area is no bottom area of cylinder plus cone CSE of cone. Okay, so if you calculate all these things, this will become 2 pi RH plus pi r square plus pi r L. Substitute all the values in this, you will get the answer. Okay, so L is not given, I guess. Yes, L is not given. You know only this height and this 0.7. You have to find out L for this. So what is L? It will be square root of 2.4 whole square plus 0.7 whole square. Find this value and substitute here. Okay, so on substituting all this, you will get the answer. So please do this by yourself. Can you understand what is being done? That's important. The curved surface area of cylinder plus this bottom area for the total surface, and this one, this shape, all these are going to be the surface area. Imagine this diagram first, then you can get into this. Okay, the next question is, a wooden article was made up by scooping out a hemisphere from each end of a cylinder. Okay, so then that means, see here, both the ends we have scooped out from a cylinder. Okay, if the height of the cylinder is 10 centimeter, so like this cylinder will be there and this is scooped out. So height of the cylinder is 10 centimeter and its base radius is 3.5 centimeter. This is so easy. See, total surface area is CSA of cylinder and CSA of two hemispheres, one at the top and one at the bottom. Okay, 2 pi r h plus 4 pi r square. So just take these values out and substitute the value. 2 pi into r is 3.5 into h is 10 plus 4 pi into r square is 3.5 whole square. So if you calculate this, you will arrive at the answer 374. Just substitute the value and calculate, you can get the answer. Okay, so but with this our first exercise is over. Please do practice it properly. It is very easy. The diagram is important, the values given is important, and the unit is important. So calculation should be done carefully. Okay, so if you do all this properly, then it is a full scoring exercise and chapter. Okay, thank you. We'll meet you in exercise 3.2. Okay, till then, bye.